after explosive claims of a female extraterrestrial biological entity on the moon.
Her skin was all intact, and she was wearing clothing, a dress of some sort, possibly a jumpsuit type of thing.
What about those tubes on her face?
I believe that they had to do with controlling the spaceship.
NASA didn't slow down. It accelerated. New footage revealed anomalies, structures no one can explain. From violent solar plasma activity to the rapid rise of AI Atlas, don't miss a single second. What we've uncovered is beyond imagination. A story surrounding Apollo 20 has resurfaced online, leaving viewers unsettled. According to leaked footage, a secret joint mission discovered an ancient spacecraft on the moon. Inside it was a strange, mummified alien resembling human beings, referred to as the EBE Mona Lisa. The entity was preserved so perfectly, it looked like it would open her eyes any moment, with elongated features and with unknown technology. Some claim the footage proved humanity is not alone, while others insist the story is a hoax created using special effects. NASA has repeatedly denied the existence of the Apollo 20 mission, but the detailed footage with super real-looking astronauts beside the mummy seems to suggest otherwise. Cave on moon.
Researchers believe they've discovered a location for a possible future base on the moon. Analysis of NASA data has found a cave believed to be about 80 meters long and 45 meters wide. That's a cool cave. Scientists say it's probably an empty lava tube.
In 2024, NASA's Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter made a strange discovery on the surface of the moon. It found a cave which was 45 meters wide and up to 80 meters long. Scientists are saying that the cave was formed due to ancient lava tubes and could serve as a long-term base for humans. Soon, the discovery made its way online and theories erupted. Viewers said these caves belonged to mysterious alien beings living on the lunar surface before humans landed on the moon in 1969. And a few said NASA knew about these caves all along and had been hiding the truth from everyone. What do you guys think about it?
From some of our high-resolution images from the Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter, we can actually see pits on the surface of the moon, and it looks like these could be the extensive lava tube network.
Sun plasma. An organization in collaboration with NASA issued some disturbing visuals of the sun in 2013. The video showed strange plasma-like threads coming out from the sun's surface. There was an unknown space object at the end of the threads nearly the size of Earth. Viewers across the internet said it was a colossal extraterrestrial ship, which was harnessing energy from our sun, while others said it is an object unknown to the astronomical community yet. However, NASA and other authorities stayed silent on the reality of the object, leaving the mystery unresolved. 3. Eyes Atlas. 3. I/Atlas was believed to be an alien ship or an extraterrestrial object, but then this video was released by NASA. The clip showed a spaceship-like object moving slowly above our Earth. The comet is said to be the third confirmed object from beyond our solar system to be observed. Scientific community said it came from distant star systems, carrying unknown and wider secrets of our universe. Many people are theorizing that studying such interstellar objects could one day act as messengers from alien worlds, reshaping our entire understanding of the universe and Earth's place in it. Atlas Comet. After NASA issued the video of 3 I/Atlas, an amateur astronomer set his telescope in his backyard to observe the famous comet himself. The comet has been the primary discussion in mid to late 2025, after NASA announced that it is going to pass near the surface of Earth. As the astronomer's telescope caught the visuals of the comet, they left him shocked. It was moving with an unprecedentedly fast speed and left a tail behind it. Soon, he released the visuals online, asking the viewers to share their opinions on his footage. Many viewers said that the Atlas is actually the home of some aliens, and it can collide with the Earth soon. What do you think about this? Drop your comments below. Purple Portal. In Colombia, a group of friends were hanging out late at night when they noticed something strange in the sky. A purple portal-like glow appeared above them, its center shining with a bright, almost otherworldly light. The swirling mass hovered for a few moments, radiating an eerie aura, before vanishing into the night. The sight looked like a gateway to another universe. With experiments at places like CERN pushing the boundaries of physics, it was impossible not to wonder, what if the sky had just opened a door to something beyond our world? Alien aircraft.
Orb flying across my city.
In Alamogordo, New Mexico, a man was walking in the park in the evening. Suddenly, he saw something hovering slowly in the sky. He took out his phone and zoomed in to have a more clear view. He saw a strange celestial body with a tail from behind the trees. It looked like it was going to fall in the area. In the next moment, it exhumed a ring of smoke in the air. The man tried to follow it, but it had already vanished in thin air. Was it a shooting star or an alien aircraft flying above his head? Drop your comments below.
Oh shit, look at that.
Moon mystery. Last year, NASA released a shocking video of the moon. In the clip issued by the ISS, a mysterious object was drifting slowly, leaving a shadow on the surface of the moon. For a few seconds, it seemed like it was going to hit the lunar body, but the clip ended on a random note, leaving everyone asking where it went. Did the object pass by it, or went straight into it? Many theorists claimed it was meteor debris or a comet roaming in the sky. However, the straight movement didn't seem like it was space debris or something like that. Black sun plasma. A Japanese research organization issued footage of the sun in 2024, leaving everyone scratching their heads. It showed a giant plasma ejecting from the surface of the sun. At first, it slowly left the solar body, and then in a sudden, it parted its way from it. The black color plasma looked more like an alien being rising from the hot body than any random thread drifting away. Many scientists believe that the sun might be a huge power source for extraterrestrial beings, and this clip might prove that theory right. Rock near moon. NASA's Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter captured a sighting of the moon no one was prepared for. It showed a mysterious rock drifting silently across space and then making its way near the surface of the lunar body. Objects like these are often seen close to the moon as it has no atmosphere to stop them. Many online commenters said the rock actually hit the surface of the heavenly body and it might have absorbed it. However, every encounter like this makes us think how unpredictable and unexplored the space above is. Ships over moon. An amateur astronomer in Canada was randomly looking at the moon with his telescope when he saw something which shook him to the core. As he zoomed in, he saw mysterious objects hovering over the moon's surface. After a few moments, one of them landed on the lunar body. He claimed that these were massive ships descending on its surface. But if these were spaceships, why didn't NASA tell us about them? Is the space agency trying to hide something from us? Mysterious Mars rock. In May 2025, NASA's Curiosity rover released shocking footage of Mars. It scanned the Gale Crater Basin on the planet. The scanned images showed a rocky structure on the celestial body. The rock was precisely cut, and there were some patterns on it, unknown to anybody. While many deciphered it to be a smiling face on the rock, many said that the patterns represented a decayed civilization living on the planet long ago. However, NASA didn't release any official statement on the matter, leaving everyone curious. CERN portal. In Switzerland, people were left stunned when they experienced a giant portal opening in the sky above them near the CERN organization. It was a cloudy day when people saw enormous, bright yellow light piercing through the dark clouds and leaving a tornado-shaped smoke on the ground below. Soon, it widened into a massive opening in the sky, almost like a doorway hanging over the Swiss horizon. It seemed too odd to be natural, and the people watching the opening claimed it was another portal opened due to CERN experiments.
Keep it in focus, hang on.
It looks like it's opening like a portal.
Space rat. NASA released footage of the demo launch of the SpaceX Crew Dragon in 2020, which unsettled everyone. It showed the rocket flying in outer space with Earth's horizon in the background. But what shocked many viewers was the presence of a rat-like creature on the outside of the spacecraft. The small white creature was moving slowly on the rocket's booster like it was making a round. However, NASA claimed that it was a piece of ice or condensation breaking off the cool engine, but the deliberate movement didn't look like space waste. Moon projection. In 2023, something really unsettling was captured on camera. A man parked his car outside a playground. As he stepped out from his car, he saw an asteroid moving fastly in the sky. To remember what he was seeing, he started to record the sight on his phone. What happened next shook him to the core. He saw the asteroid hitting directly into the daytime moon, producing huge circular shock waves around the lunar body. Space agencies later stated that no such thing had been recorded, and the clip was a hoax. But the footage showed something controlled, almost directed. NASA moon footage. A few months ago, NASA released a highly zoomed visual of the moon, which left many viewers amazed over the internet. It showed the surface of the moon, on which a white-colored object was bouncing and moving fastly, leaving behind a visible track on our natural satellite. The video went viral quickly, and many people said it was an alien entity running on it. Others said it was nothing but space debris roaming on the heavenly body. Moon bug. An amateur had aimed his telescope at the moon many times before, but this time, something felt different. As the lens focused on the lunar surface, a small gray shape came into view. It didn't look like a shadow. It was moving slowly, yet deliberately, almost like a bug, but with no visible trail behind. He replayed the footage again and again before sharing it online. The object didn't drift across the surface, but it crawled on it, like a bug. By its movement, it looked like some alien craft inspecting the moon in silence. Glowing triangle. Thousands were watching the ISS live stream like any other day until something unexpected happened. For a few seconds, a large triangular object with glowing edges appeared near the station. Then, just as suddenly, the feed cut out. The shape didn't look random. It held steady, almost structured, before the broadcast went dark. No clarification was given about the abrupt cutting of the live feed. NASA has ended live streams before, usually calling it a technical glitch. But clips like this are often removed without much explanation, as if they were never meant to be replayed. Opening in moon. A leaked NASA video has shocked viewers online. The footage appeared to show a small, elongated object approaching the moon and seemingly entering its surface. As the object came nearer, a section of the moon opened up, deliberately or otherwise allowing it to pass through before closing again, almost like an automated door. After NASA's findings, it became clear that there are mysterious caves on the moon, and after clips like these showing up, it might be true that there might be a civilization far more advanced living on the moon, watching us from above. Interdimensional portal.
What is that?
In Arizona, in 2025, on a quiet Sunday evening, a man was standing on his terrace with his family when the sky became dark gray, sending down chills to everyone standing there. At first, it seemed like some gray clouds had accumulated on the sky, but soon, yellow and golden clouds appeared near the horizon. When he panned his camera, he saw a tornado-shaped cloud at one corner of the sky. Meteorologists later suggested these were rare atmospheric conditions, but according to certain conspiracy circles, unusual sky patterns like these could be linked to secret weather modification programs, experiments the public was never meant to notice. Spiral in the sky. On November 4th, 2025, under the glow of the supermoon, a strange blue-white spiral appeared in the night sky over the UK. It moved with an almost deliberate precision, cutting through the darkness like a gateway opening above the Earth. Officials said it was just illuminated frozen fuel expelled from a SpaceX rocket, but the shape and timing didn't feel ordinary. However, conspiracy theorists said that this could be part of some secret experiments, technologies we're not meant to see, and that Elon Musk and SpaceX might be testing things connected to extraterrestrial beings. Sky ring. While some people were tracking on the Swiss Alps in Switzerland, an eerie sight in the sky stopped everyone. A massive ring of fire rolled among the dark, dense clouds. The ring was perfectly formed and seemed to burn the clouds around it. After a brief moment, it vanished as mysteriously as it appeared. Authorities quickly dismissed it as an annular solar eclipse, but many viewers weren't convinced. Some believe it signals the second coming of Christ, while others claim it's proof that governments have always been hiding strange, unexplained phenomena from the public. Smoke ring. While traveling in Vietnam, a traveler captured something unusual in the sky. He saw an eerie ring-shaped formation drifting across the sky. The massive ring seemed to float slowly, trailing wisps of smoke, as if it were suspended unnaturally. Officials said it was a natural phenomenon, resulting from lightning strikes or explosions, but the ring felt deliberate, almost like a signal. People who watched the footage later couldn't stop asking, what if it wasn't just clouds or smoke? What if someone was sending a signal through this ring for us? Albanian orbs. In Albania, a boy was sighting the rainbow when he saw something far more mysterious than the band of color in the sky. 4 orbs passed in front of his eyes slowly. Suddenly, he saw a swarm of orbs flying, moving from one corner to another. The movement was deliberate, and the orbs looked like small extraterrestrial ships flying together. The boy called his mother to watch the celestial bodies with him. When the clip went online, many people were shocked by the view, while some said it was a flock of birds roaming in the sky before dawn. Crop mystery. This old video is considered to be one of the most authentic evidence of UFOs on Earth. It showed 2 bright orbs floating and following each other in a precise manner over the UK skies. The bright objects hovered in the sky for some moments and formed 7 circles in the crops below. The circle in the center seemed enormous, while the circles surrounding it were smaller in mass, showing as if 7 spaceships had landed in the country that day. The clip left everyone stunned, and many are believing the crafts were captured by the government authorities for research purposes, and they are still hiding them till this day.
This is amazing.
Orbs above the Caribbean. While sailing in the Caribbean Sea, passengers in a ship encountered something really unbelievable in the sky in 2024. As the ship moved slowly, they saw fiery orbs with tails moving fastly behind thin clouds. They seemed like huge fireballs falling from outer space. At first, it looked like falling stars, but then some passengers assumed it was nothing but space junk. To this day, no one really knows what was seen by those people above the Caribbean Sea that night. Secret aircraft.
What is this, bro? What is this?
While a man was staying at a hotel in Las Vegas, he didn't expect his vacation to become unforgettable. As he was resting, he started hearing strange humming voices from outside his window. When he went to his terrace, he saw an unknown aircraft flying outside. It was fleeting, drifting, and rolling slowly in the sky. The man stood shocked, asking repeatedly, what was he seeing outside his hotel? The video gained massive traction, many saying it was the latest Lockheed Martin aircraft, while others said the clip was AI generated.
Yo!
UFO over Dallas.
Y'all, that's crazy!
At 2:39 a.m. in Dallas, a woman went outside her home and saw something in the sky she couldn't believe. There was a white streak of light descending from the sky. In awe, she called her family members to come outside and watch it with her. As she zoomed in her camera, it seemed like a blue spaceship hovering in the sky, emitting beams of light. The huge object didn't move. It just stayed in the air for a while and then disappeared. Officials later dismissed the sightings as normal lights, but the object's controlled movement and sudden disappearance says otherwise.
It's a UFO for real, y'all.
Flying triangle. In the skies of Los Angeles, a strange object was encountered which stunned everyone. A man was driving his car on the highway when he saw a strange triangular object hovering amidst the dense clouds. At first, he thought it was a large bird flying above, but there were no wings. It moved steadily before vanishing in one of the dark, dense clouds. It was a craft unlike anything anyone had ever seen before. Did it enter from outer space into our world? Or was it another SpaceX experiment in the skies of Los Angeles? Do share your thoughts below. UFO in Pennsylvania. A man and his son were walking in the woods, shooting paintballs in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, when they froze at a bizarre moment. Suddenly, the child looked at the sky and started saying amazingly, "Look, there's a UFO up there."
Yeah.
A UFO.
It's a UFO.
When he looked up, he saw a curved object drifting precisely. It moved with an eerie smoothness in the noon sky, and after a few moments, vanished without any traces. Both of them stood in awe, as if they had experienced something beyond understanding.
Yo, that does not look like a plane.
Glowing orbs. In Arizona, a man was walking in the park one evening when he saw something mysterious hovering above. As he looked at the sky, he saw 8 to 9 glowing orbs moving slowly in a distinct and circulating pattern. Suddenly, he saw a fire-like opening in the sky and the spheres revolving around it, as if they were responding to it. Moments later, the portal thinned and disappeared. The orbs shifted into a perfect straight light and vanished too. Was it an interdimensional doorway opened by CERN we were never meant to see? Kumburgaz UFO. Between 2007 and 2009, a local night watchman in Kumburgaz, Turkey, recorded a series of unusual moments near the Sea of Marmara. The footage appeared to show a disc-shaped craft hovering over the water, with what looked like a metallic saucer and an alien-like pilot visible inside. The recordings shocked locals and quickly drew international attention. They were later examined by Turkey's Scientific and Technological Research Council, whose reports stated that the footage was 100% authentic. While some dismissed the videos as a hoax, others continue to cite them as some of the most compelling UFO evidence ever recorded, still intriguing everyone today. Green flash orb. In Western Australia, a man went outside his house to catch some air when he saw some unusual activity in the sky. He saw a green, flashy, orb-like object hovering fastly between the clouds, leaving a smoking trail behind. It seemed like it was about to fall on the ground, but it suddenly vanished in the air. However, its controlled movement, momentary flickering, and appearance in the night sky didn't seem a coincidence. It felt like someone or something was controlling it from beyond our space. Fireballs in Russia. In November 2025, a flight attendant aboard the Ufa to Moscow flight was doing his work when he saw something disturbing outside the window. When he looked closely, he saw some fireballs hovering in the sky and were going in a straight direction together, as if they were being controlled by someone. They shined for a brief moment of time and then vanished without any traces. The view terrified everyone, as some passengers thought the fireballs were going to hit their plane, but luckily it did not. Mothership behind clouds.
What is that? What are you?
A family went on to a picnic in South Carolina. Everything was going on smoothly when one of them saw a massive shape occurring overhead them. Suddenly, they took out their phones and started recording the sky. In the next moment, they saw bright orange lights blinking behind the clouds. It resembled a huge UFO or alien aircraft hovering above the land. The encounter left everyone unsettled as the lights turned green from orange, as if it was trying to communicate with them. People were heard shockingly saying, "What are you? What is going on?" The clip went viral quickly on the internet, and because of its gigantic size, many viewers were calling it the Mothership lurking in our solar system.
It's on here. Can you see that? And I'm not moving.
Vanishing crescent. In North California, a man was sitting outside his house reading when he encountered something unbelievable in the sky. As he was watching the crescent, it started to vanish from the center. While he was trying to figure out what he was watching, only the corners of the moon were left, and then it vanished completely without any traces. There weren't any clouds present in the sky which would cover the moon, making the sighting more mysterious. Is our moon really a solid surface, or just a hologram projection placed outside Earth's orbit by a higher intelligence, which had wiped it off that night? Mysterious opening. A man was going home after a late-night party when he stumbled on a sight which left him stunned. Suddenly, on the busy road, he saw a strange portal formation in the sky. The ring-shaped anomaly didn't appear to move, but was flying at a fixed point. It stayed for a few seconds above and then disappeared completely. He said he captured the footage near the CERN laboratory in Geneva, Switzerland. Officials stated that no experiments were conducted. However, the location raised eyebrows. CERN is known for pushing the boundaries of particle physics, recreating conditions similar to those just after the Big Bang. Blue orbs. Late at night, a man was walking on the street in London when he saw some strange objects flying in the sky. He pulled out his phone and captured the 6 glowing blue shapes, hovering with numerous bright orbs surrounding them. Their movement was steady and calculated, as if moving with a purpose. After a few seconds, they disappeared completely, leaving the man unsettled. When he posted the video online, many users said these were bioluminescent flies or fireflies glowing in the dark. However, a few remain doubtful, saying glowing insects are yellow and not blue, and these might be something else. The opening. This clip is related to the previous one. A few months ago, a man was enjoying his vacation in Queensland, Australia. As he went on to his terrace, he saw some unusual activity in the sky. At first, a glowing orb appeared, and then it started to emit plasma-like radiation towards its right. Just as the man stood there silently, he saw a massive white portal opening between the clouds. Soon, the portal disappeared, and the sky lit up with a flash of lightning, followed immediately by a loud crack of thunder. The visual stunned everyone in the area and claimed that the portal didn't open on its own, but was the result of a highly classified government project. Gray alien craft. An old UFO clip has started circulating online again, catching people's attention all over. The footage showed a gray, unfamiliar craft hovering silently in the sky. After a few seconds, parts of it seemed to unfold like mechanical arms, then close back into place. Without warning, the object dropped straight down into the ocean and disappeared, leaving nothing behind. There was no confirmed explanation about it. If it wasn't extraterrestrial, then it points toward advanced government or aerospace projects that operate far beyond what is publicly disclosed. 2 moons. A bizarre video has been circulating online, leaving viewers confused and unsettled. It showed 2 moons glowing in the night sky at the same time. One shined brightly, while the other appeared dimmer, hovering nearby behind thin clouds. The less shining moon appeared in the sky for a few moments, and then vanished completely. Some conspiracy theorists pointed toward NASA, claiming the agency has long experimented with artificial satellites designed to copy the moon or other celestial bodies. They argued that a second moon could be part of a climate control project or a secret defense system being placed on the lunar surface. UFO in China. In Liuyang, China, during the Dongji Festival, while children were playing with fireworks, they encountered something unusual hovering above them. As they looked up, they saw a huge orange UFO hovering above their heads. It was revolving, and unknown fiery particles were falling from its center. Viewers were shocked as they weren't falling on the ground, but were vanishing in midair. The scene didn't look like ordinary fireworks or drifting embers. The way it held its position and the way the sparks disappeared felt like someone was controlling it. 14 orbs. A man was recording the ocean on a ferry when he captured something which looked unreal. Everything was normal until he saw 14 luminous orbs in one corner of the sky. The orbs were moving together like a flock and in a precise direction. In shock, the people on the boat also started questioning each other what those ball-like things were, with no houses, no offices, and no facilities nearby. This was the last video being uploaded by the page in 2024, and no one has heard from him since then. Did he reveal something he shouldn't have? 2 suns in Russia. In Sakhalin Island, Russia, a man saw something unbelievable as he stepped outside his house. Beyond the snowy landscape, he saw 2 suns shining side by side in the sky. One of them shone brightly, while the other appeared a little dim. Authorities said the sight was a sundog, in which ice crystals in air act as prisms, refracting light and creating sun-like illusions. Online discussions quickly shifted the focus toward NASA, with many saying that the agency could be involved in undisclosed experiments visible far beyond U.S. borders. 7 suns. About 2 years ago, a resident in China recorded something really unexpected from his apartment. As he looked outside, he saw 7 glowing suns adjacent to each other, arranged in a horizontal line. The far left one shone brightly, while the rest of them were dimmer than it. With organizations like NASA and CERN constantly experimenting with space observation and high-energy physics, it's hard not to feel that some sky phenomena may be more controlled than we're led to believe. Thank you very much for watching the video. Do like it and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you once again.